Hey everybody, welcome to the Late Late Horror Show with Dino and Ted. I spoke for you, sorry.
That's alright.
What's going on?
I don't know.
You Ted?
What am I doing here?
What's going on? What?
Well,
this is a carnival time. We're going for a hayride.
Oh, we're going for a carnival?
Yeah, this is Funhouse.
Oh, the Funhouse!
Toby Hooper, the Funhouse, 1981.
Like in Sesame Street, Mr. Hooper?
No, Mr. Roper.
Or Hang on, Mr.
Company.
Hooper? Oh.
Oh no, that's Janet and Chrissy Snow. What?
Come and knock on my door.
Any time of the week.
Yeah.
Those,
I always like Larry Dallas in Three's Company.
Larry
shirt Dallas. Down here. And
Larry from Three's Company.
Okay,
Halloween time. We're getting into it, man.
Why did we pick this movie?
Why did we pick the Funhouse for?
I don't know.
Some of the greatest flicks of all time here in October, but
it's a fun one.
You know what? We got great ones lined up. The Thing next week, and Salem's Lot.
Yes, epic podcast.
The old one, the TV series.
The Entity.
Yes.
What else we got?
The Entity, and then Halloween. We're going to live stream on.
Don't we got something else?
No, I think that's it.
That's it.
Should take us up to Halloween.
Oh.
But we threw the Funhouse in because we wanted to have a little bit of fun.
Right.
It's
in the house.
I would say it's a B horror movie, but
it's a movie that's better than it deserves to be, probably.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's not cheesy. It's
got a good director, Toby Hooper. It's got some decent actors in it. And it's got...
It's a Late 8 Horror Show with Dino and Ted.
Oh, yeah, we forgot.
We just did that.
Man.
Oh.
Yeah. Welcome to the Little Monsters movie. Oh, I'm not allowed to say that anymore.
Subscribe to us on iTunes. In your iTunes store, even your Google Play store. You can find us on there and subscribe. And
are we on MySpace?
Got the podcast. And if you're listening to us on iTunes, come and check us out on YouTube. Catch us in the flesh.
That's right.
You know, we prance and dance and do our little diggy.
That's right, man.
Anyways, diggy. I mean diddy.
Diddy.
Whatever. I do my little
diggy.
Do my little. Okay, so this is one of those movies. It's a slasher kind of. There's a lot of Texas Chainsaw kind of like thing.
Weirdo kind of people in it.
Weirdo. Toby Hooper. Well, even the monster, the guy underground here is kind of. He's kind of Leatherface, and the Barker is kind of the father.
He is the father.
Well, I'm talking about in relation to Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Where's the mother?
And then there's a homage to an homage to Psycho and Halloween at the very beginning, which we'll talk about once we start the movie. Yeah. But yeah, the Funhouse it's a good movie, not the best.
It's like I was watching the movie and then I see that that sort of play with Halloween and Psycho. I'm thinking, rip off. But when they both happen one after the other, like, well, that's intentional. That's gotta be intentional
for sure. I mean, in every way.
But it's like how weird, only 3 years after Halloween to already do a homage to it.
It was big.
Like, I guess, it struck a chord even then.
Yeah.
But this is 1981, just 1 year shy of being part of the year 1982, which was, I'm sorry.
Epic year for horror.
The greatest, for movies, the greatest year for movies.
Of all time in
We've done this. Let's do the list.
Yeah, like throw some out there.
Man, you had E.T.
E.T.
You had Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. You had The Thing.
Tron. That lady with the traveling pants.
Yeah, whatever. I think even Road Warrior. Ooh. Did I say Tron? We had Tron, even though it bombed.
And Road Warrior?
Yeah, we had Dark Crystal, I think.
Ooh.
Conan the Barbarian.
That's one we got to cover, too.
There's so many good movies that came out in 1982. So many.
Yeah,
like you could have spent the whole year at the movies. 81
did.
had some good movies, too. But
82, which is... Whoop, yeah.
I wish I could go back to 82. I wish Coach would have put me in. I would have won that game. We would have taken state. Wish I could go back.
Yeah, you were a receiver. Anyways.
You ever look into time travel?
I have, and it's working out pretty good.
I'd like to go back to 82.
Yeah, I would too. Let's take a second to reflect here with my little cream soda.
How many of them did you buy? Do you just have one on Mondays? Is that it? Or do you have one like every day now?
No, I have ones on Mondays when you come over. That's when I'll sip it.
That's it?
I had a 6-pack upstairs, and pretty much this is the time.
Like you're not getting the itch like on a Wednesday, like, man, I got to get
No, not really.
Wow.
I mean, you're sucking down the water, so I got to sip on something just we're talking, so
right.
I figure, you know what? I have my cream soda, man. You know what I'm saying?
Cream soda.
Yeah. So anyways,
should we fire it up? Someone's playing skee ball at the Funhouse.
So this was a good movie. I was a little perplexed in spots. Kept me... I don't know. Anyways, let's
fire this turd up, man.
Let's start this movie, okay?
Yeah,
there we go.
You got the Blu-ray rip here, man.
And
there's the Universal logo.
But yeah, this is a I don't know, man.
It's a B movie that's a little bit better than.
Sorry, I'm bumbling. This I wasn't expecting this. It's been a long time since I've really seen this.
I watched this like a year ago.
I seen this, I think, when it first came out. So this is how long ago I've seen this.
Movie probably like 3-4 times.
And I was watching it, and I'm going
over the years.
I don't know.
We've done worse movies than this.
No,
we did Frankenhooker.
It's not. Oh.
We did Planet of the Vampires.
Yeah.
We did. I like the beginning, man. I like all these little
opening scenes
puppets,
of the little
these mechanical animatronic things.
Yeah.
Evidently, Tobe Hooper got to keep a lot of these things, and
a lot of antiques and clockworks and stuff like that were on the set.
How cool! I love stuff like this because they're just so creepy looking. Look at Grandma sitting in the rocking chair with a knife. And furthermore, I love those kinds of rides. You know, when you can't. So there's not really like those traveling carnivals anymore. The only time you get to go on something like this.
They're fairs, and you got like 4
or like every
carnival rides.
Every Catholic church has like a carnival in the summertime around here. And
in the summer, in the city. Yeah, and they're not what they used to be. I mean...
Right. They don't have, the kind of dark, I don't know. What do you call it? Haunted rides, I guess.
Right. Freaks and... I mean...
Where you sit in the... Now, I probably went to one of the last freak shows there probably ever was.
Really?
Went to a fair. I'm not sure if it was the Cuyahoga County Fair or a different fair. I was a child. And we went to a fair that had freak. Now, granted, most of it wasn't really like the movie Freaks. Oh. Most of it was, like fire eaters. There was a couple of little people and stuff like that. But they did the same thing. Hey, for an extra $1, we've got a great attraction for you in the back. And it was just like some kind of dummy, and someone would make the leg move or the arm. I'm not even sure. And
where was that at? Like one of the fairs or something like that?
Something like that. But it was a freak show, and those things are gone. So that's why I say I think, like I saw the guy eat fire, swallow a sword. I saw that, but there wasn't like any like deformities or anything like that. But I probably saw one of the last known freak shows that there was. Oh, look at that! I like the old man that laughs. And look, there's the fat lady. The fat lady, directed by.
It's not over till the fat lady sings,
and that's when the movie's over.
Yep.
When the fat lady sings.
Yep.
But yeah, the day and age of the traveling carnival and the people that would go from city to city. I mean, that's. The closest thing you've got is like in this country is like a Ringling Brothers circus. Yeah, and that's a big.
Well, what do we? Yeah. Well, what do we get? We get in a very and look at right in this room here when you start off with the. They start right off with like it's kind of like a Halloween though.
Yeah, you can tell it's from the point of view of a person.
Yeah. And look at there's the Frankenstein mask is sitting up on the shelf.
Look at that, man. That's Lon Chaney as the creature right there.
But the room is filled with tons of Halloween masks, horror stuff, paraphernalia, and everything. And there's the monster's mask, Frankenstein mask.
Yeah.
That the monster in the Funhouse uses and has over his head.
That was a mask that everybody, those Don Post masks.
And they used it. Tobe Hooper used it because of it was a Universal licensed copyrighted thing.
Check this out.
Yes.
Show them this. You see this little mannequin's head that blinks here?
Right.
That belonged to Sherry Lewis. You guys know who Sherry Lewis was?
Yes.
She did Lamb Chop. Do you know who Lamb Chop is? The little lamb puppet that was really cute? Mm-hmm. That was her puppet that they used on the wall there.
Yeah, so he's
no one knows what I'm talking about, but you can look up Lamb Chop.
Look it up. Some people probably know.
Oh, look, look, what kind of parents? I mean, are gonna? Well, we don't know who this is right now.
But is this the kids' room? This is the
kids' room, and he's pulling out a knife.
There's machetes and knives and little ancient things.
It was his mother's lucky. Not even 5 minutes in, and we got TNA.
What in the heck?
Yes. Not even 5 minutes.
So the main character, the Amy Harper,
who cares what her name is,
or the teenage Amy Harper.
She's not teenage. She's over 18.
Well, she's not. Of course.
Oh, the mask goes on, and now we're looking through the eyes.
It's
like
Michael. Yeah, Michael Myers. Well, not Michael Myers, but his young.
Interesting to have an homage to Halloween.
But yeah,
like I said, 3 years after the movie came out.
He took the knife off of out of the. I still don't get why it's in the kids' room.
Well, we're gonna find out in a minute because it's But look at this, man. He's going in his sister's room. She's got her clothes
what a perv. I mean,
but we don't know who this is. First off, let's just say we don't know who this is.
Who the heck could this be?
Yeah, he's just wandering around the house, Halloween style. Yeah. He's gonna what's her name? Amy. And when I watched this actress, she took her top off and she's in the shower. Yeah. And I kept saying to myself, I've seen this girl before. I've seen her. I know I've seen her before.
Just mention how saggy they are. But anyways, go ahead. Saggy toppers.
But look, there's a soap suds running over. She was in Amadeus. She played Mozart's wife. That's where I saw her.
And here Freddy
Krueger. But yeah, just like look at this. Yeah. Just like Psycho.
Yeah.
He opens the shower curtain and he
throws it back.
Stabbing. She grabs the hand. You don't know if she's actually been stabbed or not.
No.
And the hand comes down and gets her on the belly, and then that's when we see it's a fake rubber knife. It just bends.
It bends it. And you can see her skin looks reddish there.
Yeah, you probably hurt her a little bit.
Well, because they probably took a few scenes to do it, so they kept
rips
doing
the mask off, and it's Joey.
Yes.
The little kid brother comes in there.
With his mask.
And totally sees his sister in the buff. Getting off on that, probably.
Well, I mean, yeah, strange.
And, look at this. She's going to chase him, and like he's pretending he put some crap under the blankets like he's hiding in the bed. And it's that marionette's head with a knife stuck in the head.
A real knife?
Well, presumably.
I mean, yeah, you think, with a little bit of fake blood or something like that. I mean, he really went all out and went in the closet. Well. He's even got to wear a picture of the Wolfman, not outside of his closet.
Where you can see it on the inside.
Inside.
Odd. Oh, look at that. She grabs it because he's in the closet. He takes a picture, Polaroid.
Yeah.
And she just bashes him into the door saying, I'm going to get you. You're not going to know when it's coming. It's not today. It's not tomorrow, but it's coming and you're never going to forget it.
And does this kid say one word in this movie?
Does he?
I don't think he says one word.
I think please, when he goes to buy his ticket.
Does he say that?
Yeah, one please.
Okay, so this kid has got one line in this movie, yet he's walking around throughout a lot of it.
Oh, what a horrible Polaroid picture. Not even a good shot.
No, not a good shot.
And there's lawn. Oh, and there's a Dracula poster.
But I got to tell you, I love this room, and it's reminiscent of the other Tobe Hooper, Salem's Lot.
Yeah.
And I think he took some of these masks and stuff with him.
Well, this is the film he did right after Salem's Lot.
Right? Mm-hmm. He probably used some of the props. Remember the kid in Salem's Lot who had all his... He was into all the model buildings, the Universals models. And stuff like that.
That's right.
So, probably, carried it over.
There's got to be... See, and that just goes to show all these guys, man. They all grew up with these movies. So, what's going down here? Amy's getting ready.
Who's going down? What? She's...
I wish. Yeah. Later, maybe.
Yeah.
She's getting all dolled up. I like that top. Show them that top. I like that blue, billowy kind of top. And Mom and Dad, I love. They're sitting there. Mom's getting toasted on some booze. We can tell she's a borderline alkie.
Yeah, and she's like, you're not going to that carny, are you?
Yeah, but they're watching Bride of Frankenstein.
Bride. I was going to say
they're watching Bride of Frankenstein on TV. I love it, just like I used to.
Oh my God.
And yeah, what was it? She's going out on a date. It's a first date with this guy named Buzz.
Lightyear, I think, is his last name.
Buzz Light to Infinity and Beyond. And you're just do it because make me a promise. You're not going to go to that carnival that's in town. Remember last year, a couple of those kids went missing at the carnival, the same carnival or whatever.
Over in Fairfield.
Yeah, over in Fairfield, in the town over. Yeah. Whatever. And
that kid's just...
Oh, and they don't like the idea that the Buzz works at a
the Frankenstein figure. Yeah. Oh, right. And that's another thing.
She's like, it's just a date. We're not getting married.
Gas station attendant, the guy working there. It's another, Texas Chainsaw,
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could tell. Oh, and who's Buzz Light? It's not really Buzz, but it's Han Solo. He drives up in his Millennium. He drives up in his Millennium Falcon to pick up Amy.
The car changes. This is a hard top here. Later on when they're driving, it's like the velvet or the vinyl top car, soft top car. It's not even the same. Right here, it's a different car than it is later. Geez. You probably won't notice unless you dig old cars. So.
Well, you tell me though.
I'm not a gearhead. I just dig old cars.
You tell me though. Does he look like Han Solo or what?
He looks like he could have auditioned for the part.
Right.
Kurt Russell did.
For
Can you imagine Kurt Russell could have been Han Solo?
Yeah. I guess Harrison Ford is Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
But who knows? Yeah. But
yeah,
he's looking to get her, in the sack really quick.
He picks her up.
I think this is their first date too.
She asks if they can go to a movie and says, she's like, I kind of promised my father I wouldn't go.
Father promised.
And he's never met him. He's just like,
promises,
oh, come on, your old man. He's just trying to, he's just trying to jive you.
Well, he's like doing the whole, oh, come on.
He wants to go to the carnival. Carnivals are fun. I wouldn't want to go to a crappy movie.
No, I hear you.
And he's like, hey, we got to go pick up your friends, Liz and Richie. They're expecting to go to the carnival. And Joey, the little brother, the pervert, he's watching out the window.
Yeah.
Because he's not allowed to go to the carnival.
But he'll make his way. But anyways.
And here we go. They're in the car. They're all smoking dope.
Yeah.
And driving.
They all got a joint in their hand. They're passing it around.
One toke over the line, sweet Jesus. One toke over the line.
Lord. But
this is some good stuff, man.
Yeah, Richie is like this. He's the annoying character who is just... What that? You just want to slap him, push him, which Buzz does quite a bit.
Slap me.
But here you get
Joey sneaking out of the house.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah. And then you hear Mom and Dad sitting in the living room going, "Well, maybe we'll take him Saturday. Why don't you go over there and tell him we're going to take him Saturday?"
Were you ever able to do something like this without your parents ever coming to the room? I mean, would you have been able to get rid of?
Not when I was a kid.
Away with that.
Not as a kid, but as a teenager, I snuck out a time or two.
Okay.
And that was when my mom would be like sleeping down in the living room because of the air conditioning or my dad snoring.
Well, I bet you just because there were so many of us that,
Probably a little harder.
Yeah.
Just a time or two, and it was nothing big. I didn't do
because
anything.
he gets all. His jacket on, his cap.
He's ready to go. He's got his sock of change.
And the carnival ain't close. He's
going to walk the 16 miles.
He's going to walk it, yeah.
You like when the cars are pulled, because this is so true. When you're going to a place like this, you go to pull into a spot and some jackass coming the other way
pulls right in front of you.
I mean, that's right there. That's when you get out of the car and you start throwing down. Hey!
Yeah, what are you doing, your mother?
Yeah. But then he ends up getting a spot like 2 cars.
Parking rage.
And Liz and Richie, they're all concerned because
they said
Buzz and Amy aren't hitting it off.
They're not hitting it off too well. And he's like, just let them go. They're fine. They're gonna do.
I don't even know what the issue is, man. I think she just, I don't know. Maybe she feels bad for fibbing.
Because she's got this this attitude for most of the movie. Really,
she's like a goody goody.
But no, I mean, just like she's not sure of herself, what she's doing.
Maybe. She's the virgin. We know that gets established later on.
Yeah.
But man, she's that far away from, especially when they're in that funhouse, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buzz is getting some. Well, I mean, he's
trying.
He's giving the breast assist some air.
But the other guy's high, man.
Yeah.
She's high. Okay, I won't say no. Okay.
Yeah, she smokes a little dope later on too.
Well, no, whether she was a virgin or not.
No, the girls are talking about.
And he was a hyman.
Hyman, what?
Oh, what?
I
don't know what the hell's going. Doop, jeez. Okay.
So, he's kind of.
So Han Solo's in there. He's arguing with Princess Leia.
Let's go have some friggin' fun, and
yeah.
He's like, get off your rag and let's go have some fun.
He's like, can I slap your topper just a little bit and get you out of this darn car? And she goes,
you don't want to wrinkle that nice blouse.
He goes, friends,
yeah.
And she goes,
yeah, they're gonna be a little bit more than friends.
We friends.
Here's Joey. He's about 4 miles into the 16-mile trek.
And what do you hear in the background while he's walking, and he looks back and you hear like this weird music, like some kind of weird music, and it was almost like it was actually music that he was listening to. It was just an odd scene, and I'm like,
weird jacket. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and of course, that scene they were working up to the dog.
Who's this guy? Around. They never establish anything about this. This is just some crazy guy. It looks like he's got a piece of cornbread in his hand.
Looks like he's got blood all over his face.
Blood all over his face and a piece of cornbread in his hand.
Yeah.
Walking around. They never show him again.
He's like a zombie. No. They show him again towards the end.
Oh, yeah, when all the homeless people or whatever walk around.
Yeah. So they do.
God, look, he's impressing her.
Yeah,
look how strong I am! Ah!
But she's impressed. You see her looking at his eyes and his...
She's not looking at his eyes.
Buttocks.
Look at Bluto right there, man. Look at the arms the size of matzo balls. I mean, it's just...
You got loaf of breads for
what
arms.
is that thing called? You know where you hit the mallet on the thing and ring the bell?
I don't know what
he gets a little panda bear for.
Yeah. He goes,
I did that one time. I hit my toe.
He goes, you want this?
You want this?
You want this? She goes, I want more than that, you big hunk, you Han Solo.
Yeah, look at the guy in the back. He's got the big banana.
Oh, my God. You know what?
I'm stuck holding this damn thing.
The thing I'm wondering about this, I know back in the day that there were some elaborate carnies and stuff like that, but this is a traveling carnival, whatever.
Yeah.
And it looks like a frickin' theme park. Like Six Flags.
I don't know.
No, even when you get to the Funhouse, Ted, they've got underground levels. They've got, you know what I mean? I mean, the floorboards where they're living.
I mean, you're wondering how they're transporting all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Must be real compact. Oh, let's see.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of rides, man. There's the merry-go-round.
It's like Disneyland. They're marching down the road a mile long.
It's a small. Now look at this classy bathroom right here.
Oh, this is great. I mean,
it looks like there's laundry hanging up on the mirror over there. I mean, is this even a bathroom? It's like a workbench.
I don't know what it is.
They just wandered in. There's a hot water tank.
The mirror is actually a flea market find, and they just put it up. It's just pushed against the wall.
Flea market finds. I missed the flea market. We used to go every weekend, didn't we?
Yeah, remember the lady that used to walk the fox, or the guy that used
to walk
the...
remember that guy? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a guy walking a fox around.
He had a fox.
On a leash.
On a leash. And anybody that, made a comment about it, he'd get, ticked. Like, you're the one who's bringing the fox here.
Yeah.
People were like, oh, interesting, what is it? And, he'd be so annoyed,
and you could tell that the fox was just so petrified and scared.
Snapping left and right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're allowed to do that, but anyways, they're all in this makeshift bathroom,
this lean-to,
and this old bag comes in, who's the rickety old, you kids are gonna get
watching
it. God's watching you.
God's watching you.
You're gonna die for your sins, you virgins.
Liz is saying, I don't know why you're holding out. I don't know why. And she's like, well, how do you know I am holding out?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the old bag goes into the stall, and it's just some wooden platform stall. But I swear to God, I could build this set for them for $10. Yeah.
Oh, I love this part.
Joey's walking down the street to the carny.
Some guy in a truck pulls up. Hey, kid, what are you doing out here so late? You want to ride? I mean, and then he just pulls out a shotgun, clacks it a few times.
And tells him to get in. And he starts laughing.
I mean, God, let this happen these days. Kid gets a license plate.
It'd be all over the news, and that guy'd be in jail for breaking some laws.
The freak show. Here we go.
The barker.
Here's the barker. I was watching this movie. Man, all these barkers, they must be... Are these actors related? And not realizing that they're all played by the same guy. So, these animals are all alive.
And you would recognize him. He's too.
Kevin Conroy. You might have seen him in Gettysburg. He was like the Irish guy. Yeah, he's been in Star Trek Next Generation. He's been in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
He's God, look at that cow with the cleft lip.
Because they all four go into the freak show.
Yes,
and there's
look at that.
There's a cow with a cleft lip, and they're making fun pretty much. It's a shame.
Making fun of the poor cow.
Poor dang cow.
Look at the tongue just licking the...
And like I said...
can't they fix that?
Richie... Oh, yeah, they're going to go and do plastic surgery on a cow for a carny.
Oh, and the two-headed cow.
Let's put all our profits into fixing that cow's
These were real animals, too. These were real animals.
I know, yeah.
Real two-headed cow coming right up.
Can you see the carny folk going, let's take all our... There's the two-headed cow.
Awesome.
Oh, so weird. That gene split. But anyways, yeah. Later they made...
freaked out.
Well, Toby said later in the movie that they...
Did they eat the cow?
Yeah, because everybody were starving pretty much on the set. They said it was like 80 degrees. They were in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
The police, there was no police around.
Approved by the SPCA.
Yes. Right.
Oh, God. Feature attraction. Must see. Richie. And guys, don't leave. We got to go in here.
Do you like, too, how the feature presentation... There's nobody in there.
You know, and plus, in real carny,
Oh.
they'd be charging an extra $1 to get back there.
Oh, yeah.
There'd be a guy go, hey, come on, we got something cool back here. You're never going to see it.
And this is kind of like you're going to find out about the monster in the movie. The feature the feature presentation. I mean,
or the special feature. They all of the feature they always had. Usually that's where they would put like the bearded lady and stuff like that. They'd put those back there. You want to go see them, get paid next.
But this
wasn't that they were special. It's just to get an extra $1 out of people.
But this is just like some giant embryo baby that's got kind of a cleft.
They've all got those, man.
Yeah.
All of these things, they've all got those.
You know, and they're saying, it's not real. Richie's going, I don't think that's real and stuff like that. But, who knows?
And doesn't he rub something on his face here in a second?
Yeah, blood.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it bit me.
But did he really cut himself?
No, I don't know. He's like, oh, it bit me.
But you can't tell because where did he get all the red stuff?
Watch this, everybody. Richie comes over there and he rubs it on his face, and it's like there's something on him.
Han Solo takes a bunch of blood.
That?
I won't even say. But
I mean, what is it, a jujube or something? I mean,
no,
I don't know.
I have no idea, Ted. It was very odd when I seen it.
It never comes back.
But he does look back at it like it's going to play a big part in a movie.
Now, see, from what I understand in the book, that Carney which is got this deformed kid that we're going to see later,
right?
Yeah. Dean Arcoots wrote the novelization of the movie, and the mother actually had a couple more of those kinds of deformed kids, so maybe that's them, in the jars.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean,
I never read this book, but I've already ordered it from the library because I'm real intrigued. Just hearing that there's lots of backstory and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, girls, come say all these.
Ted.
Here's me own sister.
And I don't remember carnivals having the strippers.
This was filmed in Miami because it was nice and warm.
And these are real strippers.
Yeah, real strippers. See, then I saw this guy. I'm like, man, he looks a lot like that other one. Mm-hmm. He goes, is that like his son or something?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I got to look this up. Not realizing, I had a blonde moment that they're all played by the same actor.
Right. But, those are real strippers from Miami. And I never remember...
Yeah, we're going to see them in a minute.
I never remember there being strippers at a carnival, even back in the old days. But who knows? I mean, I don't know. But here's where I
guess they had to have some adult entertainment, 21 and over.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
this is where you see in the background the monster, they'll call it.
Yeah,
just like in the original Frankenstein. You would call him the monster,
right? Because he's barking at the.
He's got like a Frankenstein.
What do they call it? They call it the Funhouse. It's one of those old time kind of haunted house sort of rides where you sit in the car and you drive through, and it's all kinds of, stuff coming. Which I know we've been on, but it's like they don't have these things anymore.
No, but Ted, this Funhouse is like a 15,000 square foot funhouse ride attraction.
They maximize that space. You're going like this and this.
If you say so.
They always seem longer inside.
And they've got very solid doors. And
it's true.
I mean, it's just, everything's just,
Well, we missed it. Joey had his one line. One, please.
Yes.
And then there's Ma Barker with the cigarette hanging on her. All right, kid.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, the magic show. I like this guy.
No, I do too.
The guy doing the magic show.
Yeah.
He's like, I need someone from the audience.
It's like Count Dracula.
And it's always like, there's always like, the plant in the audience.
Right.
And she's
you gave it away.
I think everybody knows.
Jeez. Dropping stuff left and right.
Like I even saw like
what a show.
The magician like David Copperfield.
The magician.
The Egyptian magician.
magician.
I mean, I saw like David Copperfield, and he would take stuff and
just to make it disappear.
I forgot what trick he did.
What?
But like he would throw these little frisbee things out to certain people in the audience. And he's like, you can come here tomorrow. These people will not be here. Yeah, because you got two friggin' groups of people.
Right.
I mean, I'm not stupid.
No.
But I mean, not that his magic wasn't amazing to see, but just.
I hear you, man.
Some of those things.
I dig it.
But yeah, I like when he puts the girl in the coffin.
Yes.
He's going to do a little trick. And he's dressed like Dracula. Again, like Bela Lugosi.
And he starts telling some little story.
Of Vlad. How Dracula came to be in real life. Or how, the history.
Because the coffin, which is wooden too, and looks like it was put together, from extra wood laying outside, is got the opening on the very top where you can see her face.
Right.
And a beautiful...
And she's acting all scared.
And a beautiful Valentine's Day card where the heart goes with a little hole.
It's Valentine's worthy.
Where evidently he's going to put the stake. But yeah, she's all scared, and he's asking her, "Are you afraid?" And she goes, "Yeah, of course I am. You son of a beeswax."
Or I love he's whipping out his flask every once in a while, taking a little hit, and and then he's finally going to take the stake. Drive it in there, and she screams, and blood comes out of her mouth. And,
it didn't happen yet.
Well, they're not watching it. I mean, we can
show that.
You're not going to show that?
I got to show that.
All right.
That's the best part of the scene.
It's the only good part here. Look at it. She's being all right.
She's smiling too and stuff like that.
I love it, man. That guy. You know what he looks like? You'd have made a great TV horror movie host.
Yeah, because he's got all the white makeup on. His hair's
he's got his cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
And he hammers the thing right in through it, and her blood, like red stuff, comes right out of her mouth. He opens it up.
And she's in different clothes.
And the blood is all wiped from her mouth.
Yep, it's all gone. And he says, "This is my daughter." It was a whole big act.
So what happened to the blood in her mouth?
It was an illusion.
Or it just was take two, and then they cut that scene, and then they...
I feel bad, man. They show Joey on the merry-go-round. He's just there by himself. No friends.
Oh, and this part of the movie just is so... Okay, they're all back behind the tent, smoking reefer. And Han Solo...
Give me some of that reefer.
You see Han Solo shaking his leg like he's... Okay, it's reefer. It's not amphetamines. Okay, he's ticking, and his legs going 1,000,000 miles an hour. Like he's like hopped up on like.
Look at there's Richie. There's literally.
You know what I'm saying though?
Oh, absolutely. He's not relaxing at all.
Yeah.
Richie's got like the tiniest little and he's trying to light it up. Wait, I'm not done. I'm gonna just listen. I mean, really, just throw that away.
Oh. That's what they did back then, though.
Gotta get this last little bit.
I had an uncle who...
you really get high off that?
I had an uncle, all those years ago, who did, and yeah, they would take it all... That's the only time I ever remember seeing
it. Until, it's just...
Yeah!
Gone.
Yeah, to where there was nothing left. It's like, why... They're not going to waste it. But anyways, nowadays, they'll throw it a little bit. Just like the people who buy a pack of cigarettes... And they'll light it up and they'll smoke. Like, it's 3 puffs and they throw a whole cigarette away. It's like...
That's right.
You might as well just... I'd like to stand by them
and
say, just give me the money.
When they tamp it out, because then it reeks. Well, it reeks anyway.
But the point of all that money, you know how much money they're just throwing down...
Well, they obviously ain't smart if they're doing that anyway.
Evidently. But anyways, yeah.
Oh, what do we got? Madame Zena or whatever?
Madame Zena or the whore or whatever you want to call her.
The whore of Babylon!
Yeah. Amy comes in, toppers are really forming on that, I think, from the heat of the night.
The heat of the night.
That's clinging to the whole area.
Yeah. And then look at Madame Zena, man. They're all pushed together, man.
Yeah. Well, that's 60-year-old toppers there, man.
Yeah, but I saw you looking at them.
But she's got some, she's like, looks like she's like old Hollywood or something like that.
She does, man. Sunset Boulevard all the way. She's the fortune teller. So
she's got a crystal ball.
Amy's the one interested in getting her fortune. The other guys the other 3 are sitting on the couch over there just laughing and
they're all laughing. Even Amy, who's getting her palm read, you think she'd be interested, but she's giggling and laughing too. She's probably giggling because she's
your fortune. What the hell, man?
She wants to get connected.
I'm not going to tell you anything bad. Han. Look at her, man. She's pretty. I like that girl, man. She's not bad looking.
Yeah? You think?
She's not bad looking.
Yeah, whatever.
I like her, man. I'd take her out on a date if I was alive back then.
Yeah, she seems like a nice girl.
She was a good girl, and she let Buzz get up her shirt later. And
Up her shirt.
Up, down, opened up.
That shirt was,
I think it was motorboating. I don't know if they motorboated back then.
Yeah, we're bad this show. This is one of those shows, you guys, where we're all over the place. We're loopy.
Well,
it's just,
what is she telling her?
I didn't expect this Funhouse movie to be as wacky as it was.
It was, man. It's a wackadoo movie.
But anyways, yeah.
But she's looking at her saying that, she's... she's sensitive to psychic forces. Have you ever had premonitions or anything like that? She's like, no. Long lifeline or whatever. I don't know.
Something like 3 lines.
I thought everybody's poem pretty much looked the same, but evidently.
And
look at them. They're all...
Mine goes all the way from here, all the way to here.
I don't know. I think I've got extra
Then I've got
lines.
that M.
Oh, yeah.
See that?
Oh,
M?
yeah, I do. Do I have an M? I don't have an M.
I forget what that means.
I don't have the line that comes down.
Means in palmistry. I forget what that means, but... Ooh, you like how the...
Oh, yes. That was cool.
What happens?
Well, she's going to get up. Because she kicks them out. Madame Zena, is that her name, Madame Zena, I think? Kicks them out because they're all being asses.
Oh, yeah.
And the crystal ball falls, rolls towards Amy, but then stops and rolls right back to Madame Zena like magic. And she takes it like you should have saw magic. That. She's a black magic woman.
Wrong song.
Oh, that song fits it better. Oh, yeah, look at him. Look
that you desire.
See, that's why I like that
magic.
Don't you know you're the one who can put out the fire?
You know damn well. Yeah, she's hooking up with Han Solo. She's going, can you really...
I like when she lifts her arms, they look like wings.
Yeah,
I like that shirt. I'd like to wear that shirt.
We need...
I'd like to wear that
More
shirt.
guys need to start wearing capes.
Mm-hmm.
Capes and top hats and canes. But yeah, it's nice that the carny folk, they at least let this deformed freak work on
We don't know he's deformed. I mean, there is drool.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mouth, but
oh, that's a disgusting part in this movie.
Hate drool.
Drool is terrible.
He's drooling all over everybody as he puts them in the ride.
Has everyone drooled on the the pillow once in their life? You think?
I do like every day.
No.
I mean, I gotta roll over.
I think I did that once in my life. I have no idea why, but I remember waking up.
I don't know why.
But it was only like once when I was younger and as a kid.
Sometimes. I like the ride, man. You're right. It does look like a big, long ride. Oh, man, look at that. There's
big,
a
long ride.
Man.
Wait till they get in the place and start walking around and
stuff.
stuff.
Look at with a big bone through his nose.
It's expansive, man. Yeah.
It is. But, I mean, it's pretty big. I mean, it's pretty, how do they travel with this thing? How do they...
And who's this guy that plays the monster?
Yeah.
Lived in Miami, and this was his first role.
He was a mime.
Yes, he was a mime.
And they were originally going to give the part to, I think, like a special effects guy.
Yeah.
Robbie Bottin or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he saw this mime doing his thing, and he's like, that's kind of cool, because the character doesn't talk or anything, so, to express...
dance it.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Look at my sister.
Stripper takes it off.
Hey, but yeah, they want to go in, man. Let's go in.
That monster played in Salem's Lot, too?
I don't know if it was Salem's Lot, but he did play in some other monster film. But it wasn't Salem's Lot, because this was his first film, and this was after Salem's Lot.
Okay.
But you're
I
right.
thought it was another Toby Hooper
where he was in one other sort of monster-type film.
Yeah.
And like everybody, we're all going to go in the back. That's what I would have done. Go in the back, get my switchblade, cut. Oh, God, the inside. Look at this guy.
Well,
You ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen nothing yet. He's doing an Al Jolson, doing an Al Jolson impersonation.
Yep.
And he did it pretty good. I think it was one of those old,
He probably played him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
But he brings them...
You're going to put the whole stripper scene up there for them to watch?
No. Well, you know what? It's not showing nothing, so
no,
maybe...
Look at it. That woman has got to be about 50 years old.
Ted, these are... Okay, the movie's
these
1981.
These are the worst strippers I've ever seen in my life.
Well, if they got him from Miami in one of the...
Yikes!
Lower... These are like what you would see back in the 50s.
She's got the moves, though.
This is what you would see back in the 50s, though. This was...
They're cutting it so they can look inside.
This was the risque strippers of the day.
Look at that one's got a little chunk on her. I like that one.
Well, all three of them got a little either wrinkles going on or... I mean, these are some elderly strippers still trying to make it.
The audience is pretty elderly, too.
Well, yeah.
You're not seeing, like, the young guys.
No, this is Hillbilly City.
The college frat guys. Yeah, no.
But, yeah, like you said, they go in the back of the tent to 4 and cut a hole in the thing. And
look at it. Yeah.
There's a couple of younger girls in there. It's weird. I don't know. And
look at him. The guy's like...
oh, jeez.
And she bends over in front of him.
What is coming from that? Oh,
look,
whatever.
She looks at him. That's disgusting.
But Amy goes down and peeks in and goes, what?
Well, that's what I say. She's the one who says that. That's disgusting.
But there's no nudity.
Right.
But Liz walks back around, bumps into the bum that's peeing on the side of the tent.
There's an old cut. Yeah, he's pissing and he's looking in there.
And he's like, what are you doing coming in? What are you guys doing back there?
I'm trying to take a lake.
I'm trying to take a lake.
He's all, yeah, young kids.
Liz goes, oh, you made me drop my cotton candy. Yeah, he's, oh my God, it's so nuts.
He's got the piss on it.
Yeah. And that monster looks a lot bigger here as he walks by. Up on the Funhouse ride thing, he looks like he's gigantic.
Yeah, he does. But they're all making fun of him as he's walking by. There's obviously, he's either faking it or something wrong with him. They're being mean. Richie, he's a D. Why are you being such a ditch bag?
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't put like have him trip him, or something.
Oh,
make him even
worse.
Douchier than he is.
Why are you being such a ditch bag?
This Buzz looks a little bit like Han Solo and John Ritter.
Wow.
In certain scenes.
John Ritter. I miss John Ritter.
I do too.
Man, what a cool guy. Everybody that ever worked with him said he was so cool.
Seed of Chucky.
I know.
No, Bride of Chucky. Sorry.
Bride of Chucky, but
sorry,
just lots of good movies. And Three's Company and all that.
Yeah, Three's Company too.
Three's Company too. So this is where...
What?
This is where Richie's telling them about a couple of friends of his that stayed. He's like, I got an idea. Let's not leave. Let's just stay. Let's stay the night.
Yes.
And
stay the night.
A little love show.
Stay the night. It's alright.
God, how do we know all these songs? This shit's not planned, people. I don't know what happens.
It's just like a little skedaddle.
I love cinema. Okay. He says a couple friends of his, they stayed overnight at the carnival.
We gotta get a set of drums down there with the guitar. It turns into a musical commentary.
That should be our other show, man. We just sing songs.
Musical commentary.
Musical commentary.
She calls her father on that motherfucker phone.
Yeah, they're doing the old huckabuck here where...
Dude, a huckabuck.
Yeah, Dad, I'm going to stay at Liz's. And there's, I'm going to stay at Amy's. And, and tell Joey the movie was great. Like, yeah, if you only knew your brother's right there hanging out. So
yeah, and he keeps spotting them everywhere. I mean, he's like, hey,
he's going to start tailing them after a while.
Yeah. Speaking of tail. Yeah, so they get the idea to, did we talk about this?
Well, a couple of friends of Richie's stayed overnight. Excuse me. I was up at 5:30. I had to work.
You said a long day,
but I'm still here for you. And they stayed the night overnight at the carnival. I don't know if it was the Funhouse ride or something else, but then it was wild. It was wild. So let's do that. I don't know why.
As a teenager, I could see teenagers saying, "Hey, let's try to stay the night at the Funhouse," or something. I mean, I could see that.
Yeah, and then after like an hour of being in there and you can't do anything or go anywhere, like, this sucks.
I always thought it would be cool to like be in the mall after it closes and stuff.
Well, yeah,
have free run.
Look at Dawn of the Dead. Look how much fun that was.
Although you'd be breaking and entering because they close every store up, and lock it up. But,
you get the keys like they did in Dawn of the Dead and hit and run, baby. But yes, that would be cool. Now, you got to admit, this is a sweet ride when they're going through the
Amy's
Funhouse.
A sweet ride. And
she's a sweet ride.
And these effects are really, really cool.
I don't like that big spider, but yeah, look at all this stuff, man. Look, there's Humpty Dumpty.
And look how fast they're going.
And they are.
They're like 50 miles an hour.
I don't know if it's that fast, but it stops every once in a while.
Like killer clowns going on.
It's like a friggin' William Castle movie over here. Eh?
Yes.
Skeletons popping out. But you're right. Joey does spot them, and he's just kind of hanging out at the Funhouse. But what they do is when the cart stops, they hop out. Mm-hmm. And, the empty carts come out, and, Frankenstein's standing there like... he's
going...
Which way did they go, George? Which way did they go? Yeah, look at it. Wow.
It is a very odd...
And Joey doesn't get it, man. They didn't come out.
Monster. Creature.
It is like the Jack in the Box. And
he goes,
I love all these animatronics. Some people get freaked out by these things.
I don't know.
I was going to say, when we were watching the opening credits, it's like, man, what are we watching? Like Puppet Master 17?
Yeah, it was a little bit like that.
Sort of Puppet Master-ish.
But at the scene, they show everything's slowing down.
Yeah, because the night's coming to an end. This is like,
a close.
The carnival's getting ready to close.
Look at that fun house. That's 15,000 square feet. Yeah, it's closing, and Joey's going, "Oh my God, where are they? I have no idea where they are." And everybody's starting to clear out.
You know, when I've been to, like, you know, the county fair, there's stuff there that's maybe that big. I mean, those rides have to get transported.
Okay, see this, Ted? If we nitpick at this, it's just... This is a field, okay?
Right.
So this Funhouse, how is there the underground, the mechanical structures, all the movements of the gears and shifts underneath the ground to a lower level? It's just, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a movie. But I'm asking you.
I don't know. Maybe it's something trans-dimensional.
Could be.
Speaking
of, have you seen the Phantasm, the new...
the trailer for the new one?
Yeah.
I did.
Looks a little weird. Very Hollywoodish and, you know...
It looks
CGI.
It looks like a fan film.
Right.
However...
You think it's going to be a pile of crap? News and notes.
You people all know me. Everything's a pile of crap.
No,
unless it was like 40 years ago, everything's a pile of crap.
It was 40 years ago today. Sgt. Pepper's Band started to say. Oh,
I'm messing up my Beatles lyrics.
I know.
I don't know. I mean, I enjoy all the Phantasm films for what they are.
They're fantastic.
I dig how the stories turns from, you know, and we've done a podcast of the first Phantasm, and it's coming out on Blu-ray soon, and remastered and all this jazz, and
I want to see two. I'm waiting for us to reach the point to where we do two.
I dig how it starts off as horror and it sort of turns into definitely more like a science fiction kind of series. It's a mix of the two, but you know, I like how they don't.
It's what they call in the business mixing.
I like how they, you know, they try to keep the same actors, and even though they visibly age like 8 years in between, you know, we're supposed to imagine that no time has passed and all that. Or, you know, some time has passed. But, I mean, I will see it. Let's just put it that way. I will certainly see it, and hopefully it closes the series up, since Angus Scrimm has passed on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but they never had the best special effects to begin with, so I'm not going to damn it for that. I saw the trailer, it's just like, well, yeah, but, I mean, I guess you got to think, you know, how much money do you have to make that movie? So... But evidently it's been in the can for ages, and, you know, we just haven't gotten a chance to see it, so... Now with all this, I guess it's all because of J.J. Abrams that it's coming out, because he was such a fan of the movie, and
he didn't have anything to do with it, did
he? He's got everything to do with it being remastered and being put back out in theaters.
With the new movie.
Maybe with it getting into theaters.
Okay.
Because he was a very big fan of the film, and even that shiny stormtrooper in Force Awakens, her name's Captain Phasma. Mm-hmm. I mean, he kind of named it after that because she was all shiny and silver like the ball. And new. So he reached out to Don Coscarelli about, you know, maybe helping out remastering the movie, or he wanted to show the movie, like a high def copy of the movie, because a lot of the crew hadn't seen it, and he just wanted to show it to him, and there wasn't a high def copy available, so they had to go and, you know, try to remaster, get the best, you know, copy they could get to fix it up. So evidently that's supposed to be coming out this year, next year, or something. I don't friggin' know.
And that was Talking Phantasm with Ted.
That's right. Little interlude in the nude. So what happened? All that happened in that whole time that I was talking is that Joey worked his way out of the carnival.
Yeah,
and he's trying to break into Buzz's car.
Oh, and this is...
Yes, the love scene.
Now that they're in there, all by themselves.
Look at this.
They're in pairs.
Richie is working it. And Buzz... See, Buzz is way ahead of Richie.
Oh, yeah, she's topless.
Look at it. Yeah.
Totally off.
Buzz knows what he's doing. But they hear some noise. Did you hear that? Now, it's always the... Did you hear... It's always the girls who say it. Did you hear that? In this movie, it's the guy who says it. Did you hear that?
Right, yeah.
I mean, like, screw the noise, man. I'm getting some.
Well, but the two girls act like...
They're like, get back over here.
No, they act like they've done something already. Mm-hmm. Like, they did the deed. And they didn't. They were just topless.
One of them was. Liz wasn't.
Right, she wasn't even topless, but Amy was.
Yeah, man, she's getting down to business.
She act like something really, you know, she's going to have to take a pregnancy test in a week. But I don't think they went that far.
Yeah.
You know?
But, you know, and Buzz is ticked because, like, man, I was in the zone, man. I was, you know,
in the zone,
about to butter the biscuits.
What the?
Butter the biscuits. So what? I mean, what? They all kind of stop.
Because he did holler over to Richie. He goes, "Hey, Richie, you got that baby oil?"
Yeah. Here it is, boy.
And they both get off.
The noise came from below.
Yeah. So evidently, they dug a big trench.
Well, yeah, they do that every time they come to. They dig a big trench. So they're looking through the cracks in the floor, and this is so odd. It's Madame Zena and
who is a bitch to this.
The dude dressed as Frankenstein, who
was
working at the Funhouse, and basically she's drinking out of a bottle of Scope. And it's what it looked like to me, a little bottle of
some Scope. Listerine, some Scope.
And basically she's prostituting. He's giving her money, not talking. He's just like,
yeah, evidently he can't talk. He's a monster.
And she's like, that's not enough.
20-40, I think he's got there.
Bucks. Ends up getting a $100 bill.
Yeah.
But while they're looking in there, like he had like a little cabinet, opened it up, and there's like a little, I don't think it's a safe, just like a little lockbox.
Yeah.
And they see there's a ton of cash in there. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yep. So finally gives her about $100, and that's enough for Madame Zena.
Is that Scope?
I'm telling you, it looks like a bottle of Scope.
It does look like she's drinking a bottle of Scope.
I told you when I watched this last night.
Did I tell you about when Parmatown Mall was around? There was a kid, there was a teenager walking through there, and he had a thing of Scope, and it was like his flask. He kept shooting down some Scope.
Well, it had alcohol in it.
I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I mean, I guess that's the way teenagers can get away with, drinking
a little hooch. I'm telling you, look, it looks like a bottle of mouthwash. Yeah. And see, he gives her that $100. There's a big long string of drool hanging from his mouth.
Oh, it's so gross.
And she's gonna fool around with this thing?
Yeah, she don't care. She's getting $100. But she's
like, all right, come on, let's go.
Yeah. I mean, she got the garters on and everything, man. She's set to go. And that was
come on, lay down.
I wonder if that was under her cape when she was doing the readings.
Probably.
What a disturbed little witchy woman.
I guess. Witchy woman.
Witchy woman.
He's like, go on. I mean, she's not even being nice to him about it. She's like being like, the big Russian mama or something like
lay
that.
Down.
You lay down. You lay down.
Turn on your side.
See? Don't this feel nice?
You pull that out.
Don't be scared. So you're not too scared.
What I'll do is I'll tug on that for a while until until you spit, and then all of a sudden, then you'll be done with it. We be good.
Yeah, I guess. Well, then she's sitting there going, see, you're not too afraid.
Hey, this is a horror show. And, what do you guess?
And
we're not going to talk.
They don't show it graphically, but she's trying to get him ready.
And the sad part is, and I agree with it. Mm-hmm. She gives about 3 tugs,
and
and
she's like, "Oh, that's okay. It happens to all of us."
Yeah, and he's kind of like pissed because he's like,
"I want my money back."
Wait, what's going on? What's going on? Well, he should have told her.
He gets up, holding that hand out. He wants his cash back.
He can't speak, but he should say, "It's not for the deed; it's for the time."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, then she would just have to stay and keep him company then.
Yeah, or start tugging him some more.
And she's like, it's not my fault you can't control yourself. You're lucky I should even touch you.
Oh, and I love how he gets up and he just closes that door. And
you better not. I'll tell your father.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You behave yourself. And all 4 of the kids.
How gross,
all
man.
4 of the
They're
kids
made for each other.
Yeah, all 4 of the kids are still up watching
Doesn't it look
all
like
this.
A really old Tory spelling.
Yeah, I guess a little bit. Ooh, but he takes and just
like smashes her into like a control panel fuse box.
Yeah.
So sparks are going off, animatronics are moving.
See, that's brick walls back there. Did you see that?
Yeah, brick walls.
So it's not even a trench.
They built brick walls. I don't know.
You got the load of bricks. We're going to build house in town.
There's another mattress on the floor. That's probably where he sleeps.
We're going to build the town. Every town we move into.
I guess so.
Let's find land and build the town and then move.
Land. And he chokes her out right there on
lots of pretty land.
He's killing her, man.
Don't take me.
He choked her out. Choked her out right there on that dirty old mattress.
Yeah.
And now it's like
urine ridden and everything.
Oh God.
Rat droppings.
Oh.
Mice peas.
And all he does is cover up with the blanket and figures Dad won't see it.
Well, remember, he goes and tells his dad.
No, because he done a bad thing.
Yeah.
Baby did a bad thing.
And that's where we'll get to that in a second.
Look, and isn't it cool how they all stayed quiet up there? Like, they didn't make a noise.
Yeah. Han Solo's going, Greedo is waiting for me. We must get out of here and get to the Falcon.
They're going to try to get out.
You don't like me talking about the Star Wars.
Don't be messing with my Star Wars.
Okay.
Guy is not
okay,
Han Solo.
I won't do it no more. But he looks exactly like Han Solo.
He's a little bit more
but,
muscular, I think.
Yeah, a little bit. But I think it's the haircut.
Well, you know what? He looks like. Remember when they put the Star Wars figures out again, like in the late '90s? He kind of looks like Han Solo. Remember, like Han Solo, like had the biggest chest. It looked like he'd been working on a Solo flex.
Right, where they made all the little figures like real muscular.
Luke was all big chested. Then they made another one later on where he's all skinny mini. The lightsabers were as big as the figures.
Yeah, all over the place, man.
My God, all the money I wasted on that crap.
Oh,
characters in the movie for 2 friggin' seconds. They're gonna make an action figure. You know, now I get it. My dad used to complain about that when I would want to buy these. He's like, that character is in the damn movie for 2 seconds and they're making a toy of it.
Raking in the cash, man.
Yep. Yeah, I remember like anytime like a new line would come out, you know, I'd be like at Kitty City, be like, oh, there's another one. Oh, here's my dad. Ah, shit, they got them all. And he would buy. But the cool thing was he would buy them all, and then when I was good, he'd give me one. You know, so it was kind of. I knew I had them. Yeah, and I just had to behave my ass.
Oh my God, that's cool. So yeah, they all.
So he was cool in that way. He would do stuff like that, or he would just steal it for me. You know, just open it up in the package.
Yeah, he had a problem with that, didn't he?
I don't know. You know, at the grocery store, he would always take... Remember, like they'd have like the box of peppermint patties, had like 6 in. Yeah. He'd always take a box in the grocery store, open it up, and we'd be eating peppermint patties the whole time. Blatantly, he just opened the box up and eat peppermint patties.
And it would all be gone by the time you got to the thing?
All about between...
Would he pay for it, though?
That shit, no!
I remember my mom would go grocery shop with all of us kids, and she would like open up a bag of chips or cookies or something, but she'd pay for it by the time we got to.
We ain't pay for that. We ain't paying for that.
That's so funny.
Nah, you just take the wrap. I mean, he did it on the sly. You know, you couldn't tell, and that's how we did.
Oh my Lord!
Good times, shoplifting.
Oh, okay.
So what do? They go down.
Yes.
The weirdo in the Frankenstein costume leaves.
Yeah, Richie's got the lighter, which comes into play in a little bit.
They want to get the heck out of here. HE double hockey sticks out of here. But they want to go see if that lady's like really dead or not. Mm-hmm. You know, maybe she's not dead. She's dead. And they're going to try to get out of here. But like every friggin' door's locked. They can't get. What's that noise? Is it that 3-legged cat of yours?
My rocking chairs or my chair's starting to squeak.
Is it a rocking chair or a rotating chair?
It's a swivel. It's a swivel.
Swivel.
It's a swivel chair. Oh, dare! Don't look at me like that, you silly fool.
So what? This place is vast. You're absolutely right, dude.
Oh, you didn't notice
it's like a labyrinth or something.
Yeah.
I expect the Goblin King to pop up at any second with those little crystals.
There's dimensions. There's dimensions in there.
But yeah, they're trying to get out, but every friggin' door's locked. They can't get out, smart asses. You know, now what you gonna do?
Yeah, immediate. Well, as soon as
and on top of that, you got to be super quiet. You know, there's some freak living in there just murdered someone.
And why they lock this place up so much? And every tent is.
I don't know. But we do have to mention that when they all leave,
you notice
the room,
the place is all gated around there too. Yeah. Man, this.
It's odd. It's odd. But when they're in the room, they check. The lady's dead. They leave. Richie hangs back a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna find out why here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Look at them; they're going up steps like it's a dark, dank castle in a Vincent Price movie.
Yeah, they're going up steps,
and all they got is that little lighter. Richie's got his lighter.
That's not that odd, but.
And what happened here, man?
Joey jumps back over the fence.
Yeah, he left. He's gonna go back in because he tried to break into the car.
Yes,
I think maybe to just hide in there. I guess.
Probably wait it out. He knew that he
doesn't want to walk 16 miles back home.
Exactly. It's
and
late.
Basically, the park's everybody's cleaning up. I guess you don't realize what goes on at these carnivals.
I do.
At the end of the day. Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah. No, they
sweeping, cleaning.
Well, you pick up the rubbish. I mean, the rust is dirt.
If it was like a fair or something, I would just leave all the garbage there until the end. What was that? I think I missed that when I watched it the first time.
Well,
there was like a midget and a fat woman making out.
Yeah, but the midget was in the back of the van.
Yeah.
And the woman was on the ground, so they were the same height. But he was on the... It was kind of a funny scene. That little midget.
I'm serious. I don't think I noticed it when I was watching it. So the weirdo in the Frankenstein costume, we find out he's going to go get his dad, who is the carnival barker. He's all the carnival barkers.
Yeah.
But this is Kevin Conroy. He comes in there and he's going to show him what he did. And
this is where it's totally Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, a bit.
The monster's coming in exactly like Leatherface, going like he did something wrong. He knows.
You're right. It does. It's
and his father's just like going, you fool! What did you do?
Look what your brother did to the door!
You blew the fuse, you son of a bitch! Oh God, what you doing?
Yeah, and blew a fuse, and he's got the flashlight and the smoke hanging out.
And he couldn't fix the fuse or anything. And he goes, there she is. You did a number there, didn't you?
Look what you did, boy.
Yeah.
Now what are we supposed to do?
Yep. I told you not to do that ever since those two girls.
You only kill the outsiders.
Yeah.
So now they're gonna have.
Yeah, because he said what? That's Princess Zena.
Right. He's
the
like
warrior princess.
Honey. Never really watched that show.
Me neither. But she
really did.
She was good.
Although I always thought Lucy Lawless was pretty good looking, but
she was.
Still is.
She's
in that Evil Dead show, which.
Yeah, and she also played in Spartacus, the Showtime series.
Did she? I didn't watch that.
Oh, she was nude in that every episode.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
I knew you would.
She was in Battlestar Galactica.
She wasn't the only one nude in that. There was. You watch.
Is it like Game of Thrones where there's many schlongs as there are boobs?
You know what? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of. Yeah, there's. Yeah.
I mean, why did they put all these naked schlongs? I look at a naked guy. You just why is it every movie when there's full frontal nudity everybody laughs? You know why? Because we look ridiculous. Look at that thing.
I mean,
just hanging there.
Ted, we're guys.
No, but everybody.
Girls are looking at it, going, look at that.
I don't know if too many of them are looking at it.
Really?
Like,
yeah, I guess I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't pay attention. I know that even women that I've talked to, like I've had this discussion, kind of, you know, the male organ and the female organ, and a naked woman, a naked guy.
I don't think they look at us the same way that we look at them.
No, women. Well, actually, you don't need to be a lesbian to understand that. You know what? A woman is a piece of art, a piece of work, a beauty.
Some of them.
Exactly, for the most part. I mean, but I say, yeah, when you're talking about a nice, beautiful figure of a woman,
there you go.
A woman could look at that. They've said, and they said you can appreciate that. That's a beautiful, whereas,
yeah, I mean, who's looking
for
at
me?
it?
I mean, unless
a schlong and two balls hanging down.
Yeah, I can't look at it and go, that's beautiful.
That's a work of art.
I'm straight, but that's beautiful. But if you're homosexual, then it's going to be something that's you're.
Who's looking at that big hairy thing and going, oh yeah.
I'm sure it goes.
I'm not leaving until I'm in that.
I'm sure it goes both ways.
I don't know.
But yeah, Spartacus was it was a very good show. I love that show, man. Until that guy died at
a lot of dongs.
We're not missing anything in Funhouse.
No. But what's funny? All these movies that take place in Rome, and all these. You notice how the Romans always talk with British accents? I think because people that have British accents, you just automatically think they're superior. They seem so prim and proper and superior. And I think that's why they do
that. The monster's freaking out.
Oh, has he taken his mask off yet? No. See,
this is here. I think he's going to take his mask off.
Well, his dad's trying to tell, we're going to have to get rid of this body and blame it on some of the locals.
Yeah, and hollering at him like in Leatherface.
It's like he's taunting him. He's taunting him.
He's telling him, you know what you did, you got to clean up.
And now he takes the Frankenstein mask off.
Yes.
And what the hell is that?
One of the strangest monsters I've seen in these movies back then.
It's a weird looking.
It
doesn't even look like it's alive, but
no, it's a very odd monster. Right. And what does the idiot do?
Yeah, because the kids are all looking through the floor again.
Yes,
and Richie's lighter falls out of his pocket down there, so they know.
Right on wood in Florida. It looks like it's been there for years and years and years.
Maybe they just uproot the whole thing. I don't know.
Anyways, but he,
I'll read the book, and if it talks about that, I'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah, let me know. That'd be cool. We can do an update.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, the barker goes. He goes, "Who's up there?"
"Hey, son, I just want to give you back your lighter."
Yeah, that's all. I'm not going to do nothing to you.
Yeah, right.
You know.
But look at that thing, man. It's got this thinning white hair. Eyes are so far apart.
It's like he's albino.
Sort of, yeah, albino-ish. And just this
It's not enough that he's deformed.
These jowls full of sharp teeth.
Mouth. Albino.
I can't even describe like what it looks like. Sort of. Just... But I don't think the mouth ever moves or anything. I think it just looks like a rubber mask.
Yeah, he'll pretty much just...
Let me see. I'll have to watch.
Thrash around and scream and holler. And,
yeah, they put a little fake drool in between the teeth so it looks kind of real.
Yeah. And they keep him in the shadows for the most part until you get that close up here every now and then.
To remind you that there's a monster.
Those old So he's spending quite a few minutes here, talking to the kids upstairs.
Yeah, why doesn't he just go on up there?
Saying, "I got pizza in the oven. Mm-hmm. Come on down and eat some pizza."
Yeah, it'd be like Mr. Plinkett. "I got some pizza rolls. Send me your address and I'll mail you some pizza rolls." I love him. I love him. Somebody's fucking with my medication. You ever watch his thing, Mr. Plinkett, on Red? When he does like his Star Wars reviews, he'd be like, go down the basement. "This is where my grandson plays with his Star Wars toys." And there's like it's like a basement like what you got. Yeah. And he's just panning around. There's like a Mace Windu figure or whatever. And he just pans around and there's like some woman chained up in the corner, but it doesn't make any mention of it.
What is this?
Go on like Red Letter Media. They're up on YouTube.
Oh, Red Letter Media.
Yeah, Mr. Plinkett reviews.
Yeah.
He does like
he's awesome.
Reviews of the Star Wars prequels and maybe like Star Trek.
Red Letter Media is awesome.
But his oh god, he even pointed out one like in I forgot which prequel it was. Mm-hmm. There was some little device there, and he showed you the episode of Star Trek Next Generation where the exact same thing was in there.
Wow.
Oh, somebody's fucking with my medication.
Is that the... And he oh my god, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that I love that YouTube channel. It's the Red Letter Media.
Yeah, you got to watch his reviews, man.
They did a show where they had a VHS tapes on the spinning wheel, and they spin it, and then they would talk about it. Mm-hmm. And it would be like weird titles like Make Your Own Baby Doll or something like that. And it was but they'd sit there and just make fun of it, and it was just
Make Your Own Baby Doll.
It was the funniest thing I ever seen. But yeah, that's what got me hooked on that. I'm like, this is a funny one. But anyway,
they got some good stuff on that channel. I like those guys. Where are we? So yeah, they're trying to. The kids are upstairs. He drops his lighter. The jig is up. They know there's people in there. They're trying to get away.
There's people in there.
Joey's just wandering around. Joey should be back home in bed with his baseball cap.
Doing Concrete Blonde.
I don't know. I don't know any of them songs. I listen to straight music, dude.
80s alternative. Come on, man.
Alternative. I hate the term alternative. Alternative to what?
To the norm, Ted.
Alternative. It's still rock. I hate it like when all that grunge came out, they called it alternative. Alternative to what?
No, no, that was grunge. I'm talking.
That stuff.
I'm going before The Cure.
What's that an alternative
The Smiths,
to? It's still rock and roll.
Fiction Factory.
It's still rock and roll.
Well, it's not rock and roll like your mom used to listen to.
It's still rock and roll, man. It's still guitars, drums, 4/4 beat. It's rock and roll.
You were Headbangers Ball.
It doesn't matter. It's all good.
Ted loved Europe. That was his favorite band.
Hey, man. Europe.
You remember...
Cherokee marching on a trail of tears. Yeah, I'm not going to sing Final Countdown. I'm going to sing their other songs.
Oh, no, please don't. It's the final countdown.
No. That just reminds me of Arrested Development.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Joe would do his magic. When he had Buster helping him. Buster's trying to do a little dance.
Nothing up my sleeve.
Phil, when he tried to shoot flames out and in the lighter fluid, go, but where did the lighter fluid come from?
Oh, Arrested Development. It's a shame they came out with that.
That last season
on Netflix, and
horrible.
It was,
it ruined it.
Ron Howard.
Well, I mean, I guess it didn't ruin it. Just
it ruined that season. I
it
never
was sad
watching
when you
that
realized
again.
that when you watched it, that hardly any of the characters interact with each other until the very end. And a couple times when they did, they weren't even in the same scene together when they shot it. That was green screened.
Yeah.
Like, there would be scenes like with Michael Cera and Jason Bateman where they're talking to each other. They weren't even together when they filmed it, because of all their different schedules and stuff.
Yeah,
Just cheap.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah. The only
never
episode
watch it again.
I really liked was the one with Tobias. The one that focused on Tobias. When he comes in, he's wearing his Thing costume. He's like, maybe Daddy needs help getting his rocks off. It's stuff like that. Oh, God. Back to the damn movie.
Yeah.
Back to the movie.
Back to the movie.
Because we really haven't missed much. They're still, trapped inside this funhouse trying to get out. But now they're sort of being hunted.
Yes, hunted.
Joey got captured by
Joey got
captured by one of the barkers. He grabs him. Oh, look at this, man! They get some lights going here, and now everything's moving. All the puppets are moving.
Yeah, you must have got the electricity going.
Check it out, the guy playing the piano over there. Yeah. like Paul
Luke.
Williams, like on one of those Muppet Show episodes.
Cool Hand Luke.
Cool Hand.
What Cool Hand Luke?
They're all freaking because also I think they've realized now also that when the creature, whatever that deformed creature is, and his father, the Barker or whatever, is down there,
Bob Barker,
they find out that the money's gone.
Yeah, and
that's a reason why he starts yelling at him in the first place, because he thinks he took the money.
Right.
And not realizing
Richie
took the money. That's why he was hanging back.
Yeah.
And he tries to say, I didn't know anybody would notice. I was going to split it with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Sure you were.
Look at a voodoo doll hanging up on the wall.
It looks like a mummy voodoo doll.
Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, Bob Barker, he wants all the four kids pretty much to spin the wheel.
Right.
See who gets closest to the 100 Gs.
Get 2 spins.
Yeah. But they don't want to do that.
So what's going on here, man?
I got a kink in my neck.
You got a crick in your neck.
I got a crick in my neck, and it won't get out. It's like really weird. It's just sitting there saying
it's like really weird. I got this weird crick in my neck, man.
Do something about it.
God, here's the creature. Look at his hand, man. All the veins and. I guess it's all right. I don't know.
Look like.
Let's talk about something else.
Hard mask. So we got The Thing coming up next week.
Then I can start talking about that now. That's like one of those. That's going to be cool because that's like one of those movies where I don't even have to watch it. I will, but I don't have to.
Right? Yeah. No.
Where are we at? What's going on?
If we could do any movie other than horror, what would you want to do?
King Kong.
Well, I would categorize that horror. I said other than horror. I'd categorize that as horror, but no, that's not a movie.
I'm thinking
1932's Ted really loves that. It was also a Todd Browning.
I would do It's a Gift with W.C. Fields.
It's a Gift. Okay. Huh.
Probably the funniest movie I ever saw in my life.
It's a Gift. Yeah. I think you and I watched that together one time over my place. I just start crying. Remember the time we watched Laurel and Hardy, the episode where it was a silent one where they the Christmas tree. What was that called?
Yeah, it was called that one's called The Finishing Touch.
Yeah,
with their Christmas tree salesman.
And I never laughed so hard. It was just one of those moods that we got in. And we both started laughing.
Because it turns into a big fight with this guy.
Over a Christmas tree because he's trying to sell
like it gets stuck in the door and everything. But basically, like the guy starts throwing every piece of furniture and vases out the window, and they're taking shovels and smashing everything. But I think he throws out about 58 vases.
Yeah, I know. But out of just over one tree, they were so stubborn that they pretty much destroy the whole house, everything, and they just drive away at the end. Yep. And I even think the car probably falls apart. But yeah, it's hilarious, man.
Oh, our four heroes here. What has he got? Has he got a knife there? Has Richie got a knife? He got a blade?
Yeah, he found one.
Yeah.
I don't know where he found it at.
Well, at least they did the smart thing and they didn't try to like split up or anything.
No.
You like
what happened?
Oh, here we go. The first kill.
Yeah, I guess they're kind of getting things set up. I don't know how he just so happened to be sitting in the right spot.
Remember that part when they're going through the ride and I said like a William Castle movie and the skeleton sort of popped up and freaked him out?
Yeah.
Well, that happens again, and somehow just a noose comes up and grabs Richie around the neck and pulls him straight up. And you see all the money fall out.
Yeah.
Got his money
you start seeing that everywhere.
He's wearing Mork from Ork
suspenders. Joey. Because they shoot over to Joey's in the... And this is creepy.
Yep, they call his parents.
But the guy who found him and is looking at him is like some pervert.
And he's licking his chops and rubbing his scruff. And,
yeah, I found him and I put him here.
It took a while to get your number out of him, but...
I finally did.
He'll be all right. No fever. I've been checking it rectally. You know? I hate the word rectal.
Yeah, it reminds me when I was your rectal
I hate the
thermometer.
word rectal and I hate the word panties.
I used to hate.
Why can't women just call them underwear?
You hate the word panties?
Panties. My panties. I don't call them my panties. They're my drawers. They're my underwear.
Well, yeah.
Just call them your underwear.
Girls call them different names.
Well, I don't think that's attractive at all.
Panties?
I don't like that word. And I don't like rectal.
Cotton panties.
Yep. No.
Huh.
No. Those are the two words I really don't like.
Now we know.
In the English language.
Ted does not like panties or rectal.
I don't like the word rectal.
I don't blame you there. When I was young... Hey, let's get back to what we're missing a little bit here.
Yeah.
The four were sitting there in that William Castle thing. A noose comes down, goes around Richie's head.
Dead. Just
happened to be right where Richie was sitting.
Yep.
Noosed him up, pulled him up, and you know what? Evidently he was dead because he's in a cart.
If not, he's dead now.
Well, that's what I was going to say, though.
Because the three of them are standing there and they see one of the coaster carts coming towards them. And Buzz has an axe. Evidently, it's a real axe. And before he doesn't look before he leaps. He takes it and drives it into the head of whatever's in that cart, and it turns out to be Richie.
Yeah.
But he didn't say ouch or anything, so I think that he was probably already dead.
I think so. And as they were running after the car...
Where's all that wind coming from?
I have no idea.
Yeah, what is the cart? It goes down or whatever?
Hurricane.
There's like a trap door? Does it dump him in it or something?
Did the cart go down?
I don't know if the cart went down or if it dumped his body down there.
No, I think the cart went by, but there was a chute when they all started running.
Right.
And she was just so happened to be on it when they opened it up. Liz,
and she dropped down.
Liz fell down and dropped down in there.
So now it's just Buzz and Amy still.
Well, in the middle level.
Right.
Because
evidently now there's multiple levels.
Oh, this is an abyss, man.
Right. We've got Joey. Yeah, he got his parents called. They're going to take him home. And but yeah, he's eyeing up that fat lady on top of the phone. Like he knows they're in there, but he doesn't talk. He doesn't say, Amy's in there.
Yeah, Joey don't say nothing. Maybe he doesn't want to give his sister away.
Oh, so I guess he's a great brother there, but I mean he'll sneak in the shower and watch her butt naked.
Well, that's,
so he can do a little.
He's a weird, perverted little kid. I don't know what to say.
He's an odd kid. He's an enigma.
He's an enigma, yeah.
I tell you.
But yeah. So Liz wakes up in that lower level where there's Amy sees a fan. That's where all the wind is coming from. Oh, that's where all
the wind's coming from.
Because
and she sees Joey and Mom and Dad out there.
Because they got to keep the whole funhouse nice and cool.
Yeah, got to get air in there. But she sees her family out there and she's yelling. They don't hear.
Yeah, she's going like this. Dad.
Mom and Dad. Like how it sounds when you're
Dad, Joey. Yeah, and they don't hear because sound is being pushed back.
Yes.
It's all science.
It is. Everything is science.
Yeah, see the frequency of the noise going through the air, creating that frequency, hits the fan blades, blows it, and knocks it back to you, almost like an echo, like boing. So, but it's not going to be loud when it reaches there. Some will get through that fan, but most of it won't, and most of it will reverb back to the other way. So, yeah.
Knowledge is power.
Yes.
Thanks, Mr. Wizard. So Liz is going to wake up in some kind of ventilation shaft. There's another one of these little fans over here.
And this one looks nice.
I don't know if she dropped down in there.
This is a nice clean one. No, this is where she dropped down.
This is where she dropped down?
Yeah.
It doesn't...
It doesn't look nothing like it because right there is the outside where the fan is going. She's like...
I would try to find some piece of metal and jab it in that fan and get out.
She's 4 feet from the fan, but the chute where she fell through the floor, there was no wall anywhere.
Where's all this? It looks like the downstairs of a school or something. And I feel like Freddy should be down there in the boiler room.
Yeah. It looks very clean, too.
Oh, God, look who's coming.
Yeah.
Do we even know his name? Gunther. His name's Gunther, the creature.
Is he?
Yep, his name's Gunther.
Credits, it just says Monster.
Does it? It's Gunther. Okay. They call him Gunther.
Gunther, he's nice.
Gunther.
But
almost like Gunnar Hansen.
Gunther.
Played.
There you go.
Leatherface. Gunther.
But she gets the idea. She sees him creeping
he's
after
creeping
her.
Up. And she knows he likes the ladies.
Yeah, so she starts,
I can make you feel good.
Yeah, I bet she can.
And you wouldn't have to pay me or anything.
I rubs the lotion on you.
It rubs the lotion on itself. It does this when it is told. You don't know what pain is. You better not hurt my dog. I'll kill you. I'll cook you up in a stew.
Those were lost. That was from the Lost footage.
Oh, is that the Criterion edition? Scenes there?
Yeah.
And he does that. Like, he called me one time. He's like, "You fuck me."
That is so gross. What the hell? Only person who can get away with lipstick as a guy is Robert Smith from The Cure.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh my God.
So I had to tell my mom. It's like, it's just Dino. He's just playing a joke. Call in my house all times of the day. So as soon as that movie came out,
wouldn't answer your damn phone. But yeah, she gets him to come to
because she's feeling behind her, and there's a knife,
and he's just
that
like
fell down with her. She had a knife in her hand, and
and you got to think
she gets him to come close because she's going to make him feel good.
Yeah.
And instead of making him feel good, she makes him feel bad.
I could be your girlfriend every Saturday night.
Yeah, I could make you feel good, and you wouldn't have to pay me. I like the shot of Buzz and Amy going inside. What is it, like a dog's mouth? And but it's red on the outside and green as they're going down inside.
Look how big this area is along.
Yeah, they're going way deep.
Yeah,
they're going below the Earth's crust.
But she, Liz down there with the monster, stabs him in the back, right through the spinal cord.
Typical woman.
Yeah, it's not going to do nothing to him, but he's
fine.
He beats the living crap out of her.
He
just punches. But evidently it's nothing to. And here's another scene. They shoot back up to Amy and Buzz.
Or Buzz, yeah, just walking by it looks like a ballroom, big chandelier.
Another huge room with very high ceilings.
I don't know, dude.
And the chandelier is way up there.
I'm so confused now. I wasn't thinking about this when I watched it last night. But yeah, I mean, what is this? It looks like a ballroom.
Yeah.
Big, shiny doors open.
They said, well, we got thousands upon thousands of square feet. Let's make one of the rooms be a ballroom that they can walk through.
I'm thinking, like, is he saying, like, we didn't even go through this room on the ride?
Exactly.
Not that I saw.
And they're making their way through the spider. I mean, the spider web and all that. So that was part of the ride.
I'm telling you, this is like Sarah going through the labyrinth.
I don't know. But yeah, they're walking through.
Look. Okay, now there's the carts, man. So that should be the way out.
Well, everything's locked, though. They got padlocks on every door there is.
It. Yeah, look at him. He's huge. He's buff.
Oh, God. But
he's
the father comes out. The Barker.
The Barker.
I like that name. Just saying the Barker.
Oh, and he's got a pistol.
Clive Barker. And a pistol by his side. Bang, bang. Boom, boom.
You look at that. Look at that shot there.
Going to
the
give
gun's
it to
right
in
there.
The eyes.
And he's thinking the bullet's going to bounce right off his chest.
He's Superman.
Yeah.
Well, this was supposed to be Superman 4.
Oh, well. But this is before Superman 3 came out.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
This was...
Superman 3 hadn't even come out in
This was a prequel.
Oh. Well, you know what? Except for the first one, I'm not a big fan of any of the Superman movies anyway. I love Superman, but yeah, Christopher Reeve is Superman. I don't know what they're doing with Superman now, but Christopher Reeve was my Superman. I just wish they had a better looking Lois Lane than Margot Kidder.
Oh my God! How did that even come about?
I don't know, dude. I mean, didn't any better looking actresses try out?
She knew. Yeah, maybe they didn't want to make her too.
And now you got what's her name from the Muppet movie? I don't know, Amy Adams.
Well, she's cute.
She ain't Lois Lane though.
No,
she ain't Lois Lane cute. Lois Lane should look like like Betty Page or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
Never made that. That's something with the Superman. I don't know.
It just didn't make sense.
Yeah. We don't.
And Lex Luthor being a friggin' Gene Hackman clown. And
I don't know.
Well, you know what? Forget it. I don't even like the first Superman.
That's what it is.
Forget it. I don't even like that. I love the idea of Superman. I just feel like they have yet to make
Meanwhile, Han Solo is beating the
it's a big fist fight going on. How does he get past that gun? Was he knock it out of his hand?
He does, and then they both get
slaps him, and they're getting a fight.
They get into fisticuffs.
Look at him.
Is what they call it back in the day.
Is that old man gonna win out? I don't know. I mean, Buzz is big, but there's old age and treachery, though. He's gonna fight dirty. Look at him.
With old age, you still got some smarts, and you got some strength in you.
Look, he's got his hand.
Silverback.
He's gonna rip his lips off.
Yeah, I think in the scene he actually does. And Tobe Hooper, they suspended filming for 2 weeks on this. It's in the documentary.
And what's the deal with Amy just standing there not helping out? Well, the chick always stands there and doesn't help out. Bash the guy on the head.
Well, they said in the behind the scenes that she was on her she was taking medications for a urinary tract infection.
Did you see that, man?
He pushes him right into the
Barker was up there like this, man. I'm gonna mess you up.
Yeah, he pushes him right.
It's like a knight holding a sword.
Yes,
and pushes him right into that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still alive. Oh, and don't you see? Like, I love how the cart comes up that's still got Richie in it.
Yeah,
but somehow the axe isn't in the head anymore. But
isn't it in the head?
No, it's out.
I thought it's out. Okay,
he's still got the noose around his neck.
No, it's there. See it?
I guess it was.
Man,
I thought it was gone.
Did you fall asleep at the end of the movie?
Look, I like how the color is all red now.
And see?
Oh, he's still alive!
Oh, this is what happens.
He's going to pull Buzz onto the sword.
Yes,
see, that's what you do, man. You kill me, I'm going to kill you too.
And
did he pop off a couple rounds?
He did.
He's got that gun. But yeah, he's stabbed, man. He's stabbed.
I forget though. Did he get him? No.
Oh, he popped off around, but then Gunther shows up, and he's going to make short work.
And he's jumping all around. He's like,
he's a lunatic.
He looks like,
you killed my daddy.
And why isn't he shooting him?
I don't know, dude. Maybe there's no bullets in the
Gunther's
gun.
like some ninja, like running all around.
He's got skills. Oh, she's pretty. I like her.
Well, I'll get you a blow-up doll of her.
Can I?
They still got them online.
Do they? From 1981?
Yeah.
I'm serious. I like her, man. She's cute.
It's called the Funhouse Amy doll. Blow-up doll.
I think since we've done the Universal one, probably since Kay and Creature from the Black Lagoon, she's the best looking chick we've had.
Really? Okay.
That's what I'm going to say.
Huh. Yeah, I'm trying to think back.
I'm going out on a limb here. Uh-oh.
Well, evidently, because Amy ran away.
Buzz did.
Buzz, got it by Gunther, the monster.
I'm going to go buy this movie on Blu-ray now.
Is it... Gunther must be... The monster must be supernatural. Because if you get a knife that deep into your spinal cord and your back, you can't just take it out.
All he did was pull Buzz towards him.
No, Liz took and put that knife through the monster's back.
Maybe she just punctured his lung, and he could go a little while with that. I mean, it ain't like he's going to live forever anyway.
Oh my gosh!
And what's carrying him? Some clown thing?
Yeah, I guess something that just one of the rides that pushes him out.
I'm a marionette, see my pirouette.
And you see blood.
There's that shot again. I like that shot. Coming out of that.
There's blood.
There's that shirt, man. I like that shirt.
Yeah, you do. And King Kong's...
It kind of looks a little bit like Kong.
Yeah.
King Kong really is the greatest movie ever made.
It sure is.
It is. It's got everything. Tell me something that movie don't got.
I like Mighty Joe Young, too.
Ray Harryhausen. It was his first movie.
Love that movie, too.
I used to remember Thanksgiving, Channel 43, King Kong, Son of Kong, and Mighty Joe Young. They would show. Son of Kong is such a horrible movie. That movie's only like 65 minutes long, and Kong's only in it for like the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
that's what. But yeah, Mighty Joe Young, I think, is way better than Son of Kong.
Yeah.
I mean, by far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
let me put it this way: I won't even watch Son of Kong anymore.
Son of Kong.
It could, no, I won't even watch.
That's what they call me, man. Between the sheets, Son of Kong. You know what I'm saying? What the hell?
The Son of Kong.
That's who you are. You know.
Now they're making these new Kong movies, and they want to mash it up with Godzilla again. It's just so stupid.
You know what? If they were able to make it retro style like the old days, it probably would be cool. But yeah, to see a new modern take on Godzilla and King Kong,
they're going to put
fighting
Samuel Jackson in it. And they had Samuel Jackson in a Tarzan movie, and Samuel Jackson in this, and Samuel Jackson
will go, what the hell this shit? You got King Kong and Godzilla doing what?
That's right.
You know, I mean, it's crazy.
Oh, man, so Amy, she runs into... I think she's back in that room again.
Yeah.
Isn't she? Isn't she back in the room?
The monster's room, whatever.
Where Madame Zena was killed. And there's Liz laying there all... Her face is all cut up, all messed up.
Guess they drug the body in there next to Zena, you know.
And she closes the door, but Gunther, the creature, smashes through. And
you notice that as she pushes, she finds this screen thing or whatever.
Yeah, and the ventilation.
Floor. And it takes her down 1, 2 or 3 levels into the ground.
I don't know, man.
Where there's some operating...
Yeah, now she's under there with all the gears and everything. But if everything's turned off... Well, I don't know if everything is turned off because things were moving up there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But there's levers and cogs and
3 floors down.
It looks like you're inside Big Frickin' Ben in this.
No, this is Area 51.
I don't know what it is.
You know, she's.
All I know is she's good looking and she's in trouble, and I'd like to help.
I bet you would.
I would. I just want to get her home safe. Oh man, why would they put padlocks on those doors?
Yeah, she gets down there, and this room.
Who's busting in there?
I don't know.
You gotta have padlocks.
Well, and
2 of them to boot.
And if every door is padlocked like that down in this space, where's the door to get out to leave?
There's no door to get out to leave.
The cool thing about this, it's Hellraiser-ish. It's kind of.
Oh man, you're right.
The gears that are going around
chains and the hooks.
Yeah, it's got like chains and hooks just hanging all down. Very weird, and she does try to crawl.
I like it.
One of the machines to get to a door that actually
opens.
Yeah, but that's where they get out at. But they chain it from the outside. But you know what? You think you would be, unless it's all metal. Maybe she's not strong enough to kick it in. But she just keeps waiting and waiting to see if he drops down, and he doesn't. I don't know why
be waiting.
They prolonged the scene. For a little bit.
Yeah, it's to build tension. It's to build that moment.
Well, she's,
that's how cheap horror movies do.
She's inching her way over.
I like mood and atmosphere.
Well, I do too.
Whenever you're in doubt, just
shout
make it rain and add fog to your movie. That's what Blade Runner did. Yeah. If you're not happy with how things look, lots of rain, lots of mist. And Blade Runner is considered fantastic.
Heck yeah.
Oh, look at these cogs, man.
Well, they do
heavy machinery to get this thing rolling.
Well, I told you, this is 3 levels down, man. I don't know what's going on here. But
I don't know where she's at. Man.
Yeah.
She's in the bowels of the earth.
They make a point to have her stand in front of these 2 4-foot metal gears
that are big just bad boys.
Turning and turning. And
if keep showing that area over there like he's going to drop down there.
And if she hits in between those 2 little gears, it's going to just cut you up.
Yep.
You're going to squeeze it, and you're going to come out, and you're going to be in half.
Oh, God, yeah.
So, yeah. Ooh, God. That just gave me a... Yeah, that's
got a vibe?
Well, can you imagine
like
just being
vibe?
Squished in there? Ooh. I mean, that would be... Ooh. Smooth criminal.
Well, if you had some trouble going up, if you were constipated, that'd probably just, right out of you.
Yeah, you think?
I mean, that would work it through. Oh, what's this? Just a ladder drops out of nowhere?
Yeah, he doesn't even come down the way she did.
Look, he's got 2 noses. He doesn't have a cleft lip. He's got a cleft head.
Well, they went along with kind of on the top. They went with the both of the cows together.
I guess so.
The monster was
they're premonition, man. The ladder goes in between the cogs and. Oh, look at that bad boy.
Yeah, his face is not good. Remember, people are listening to us.
I know.
He's got boogers and slime and spit and whatever else you got. But you could tell
Christ almighty.
You could tell it's like... No, I'm not going to say a cheap mask, but it's a mask where like it doesn't move that very well.
That'd be a good Halloween mask. They should bring that out.
It would be.
Oh, what did she find, man? What has she got? A tire iron?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Crowbar?
She starts hitting him on the head.
Look, and he's already got that gash in his head anyway, that big dent.
You would think that it would like split it open like a peanut, right? Finally shell.
Oh, he grabs it away from her and it goes in the fuse box and he's doing that little electrical dance. He's going to rock on too.
He's going to do a little dance, shake a little love, get down tonight. But why did
hooked up on the chains?
Yeah, why did the skeleton fall in the background?
I don't know. Just
they don't need props down.
They
don't need props though down in this.
It was an homage to William Castle movies. Like House on Haunted Hill, or
but yeah, I guess
13 Ghosts.
Guess all these little hooks and stuff get into his back.
I think the electricity knocked him out a little bit,
and it's pulling.
And she's standing there, man. Get away!
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. I don't know. This screaming that she's doing and just standing there is kind of.
I want to help the girl.
It's kind of driving me nuts. I'm like,
no, good thing we have the volume down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like going...
Look at this, man. He's all hooked up, all up his back. You know this ain't going to last.
You know what it looks like that's in his back? Like bicycle chain?
Yeah. Oh, he's waking up.
The gigantic one?
Oh, no.
And she stays there in front of him, like in shock.
He's going to get her.
She just opens her mouth.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah, doesn't he say, come with me, please?
I would be...
I would have made this movie like Toxic Avenger and have...
Oh, God, I forgot we did that movie, too.
I would have him speaking like, come here, Amy. Help! Hurry! Come do me!
And he's slowly being dragged. It's like I'm not even. I just don't even want to pretend.
Well, I don't know why he hasn't made it.
I never even had to watch that movie.
I don't even know why he hasn't made it there yet.
I don't know, but he's slowly being dragged by where the cogs are, and he's trying to pull her with him. Oh, there he is. He's getting stuck in her, man. He's starting to see the blood come out of his mouth. He's thrashing like he's at an Exodus concert.
He pulls part of her sleeve off the shirt.
Oh, he's inside.
Yeah, it's got his body.
Oh, they got him, man. He's going to be severed in twain.
Yeah. Stops the machinery. Stops it cold.
But yeah, look at man. It's like right over his junk.
Oh my god.
Oh man, no more Madame Zena for you. Look at him, man.
His hips are crushed, and everything starts falling apart and down like
everything,
like an earthquake's happening.
Because he's gumming up the works, man.
Civilization is falling apart.
Pretty much.
You know, it's the end of the world as we know it.
Oh, and the fat lady's gonna sing.
Yeah, and they flash right from that point to.
It's morning.
The big old fat lady. It's morning time.
And see, she's the only one who did it. They wanted to all spend the night in there. The other kids go and get themselves murdered.
And that's one good thing.
And she's the only one who does it. She finds a way out. Looks like easy as pie. Oh, here was the exit the whole time.
And you wonder where the heck all that underground stuff is, but you know.
And she just wanders out. The
papers
sun is up,
going by.
Garbage is blowing. All the bums are like picking up styrofoam cups and cans.
Yeah.
And even with her makeup all messed up, she still looks kind of cute. I still dig her.
Yeah.
There it is, man.
She looks up at the fat lady. And goes,
yeah, the little animatronic. Yeah, laughing at her, scoffing at her. And yeah, don't we just kind of pan out and. You know, we see her wandering amongst.
Yeah, they show her walking around.
The derelicts of the Funhouse.
Yeah, derelicts is right.
Yeah.
You know.
And there we have. Look at who's these. They're just staring at her. What in the heck?
And you do see that. It's almost reminiscent of the end of Texas Chainsaw 2, ain't it?
Well, I mean,
the femme fatale walking away from the
instead of driving away.
Yeah.
But hey, where's the guy with the cornbread? Do we see
that was him right there?
That's him right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we saw what is that guy doing?
I have no idea what any of these.
I think
people
he's just picking cigarette butts off the ground.
Well, I think some people are packing up to get ready to leave.
Yeah.
You know, let's pack up shop.
They're taking everything.
Let's pack the city up and let's get red.
So
let's get ready and move on to the next one.
9.7 out of 10. Actually, I like it. It's not a bad movie.
It's fun.
They do drag it out in some parts of it. That's why we were able to.
Yeah, we went.
Meander a little.
Kind of went in this one cold. I don't know why we didn't. Yeah, we did this.
I think it was one that we were talking about doing. Just we know it's Tobe Hooper, and we was like, oh yeah, we both saw that a while ago. It was a good movie. And
so it's not the best, show we've done.
It's not Frankenhooker.
But, hey, Frankenhooker we had a heck of a lot of fun with, though.
Yeah. Basket Case I liked even better, though.
Oh, Basket Case.
Did you guys watch the Basket Case podcast?
Basket Case was
loved
great. Go back and look at it.
What a cool flick.
Yeah.
That one was fun. That was fun.
But yeah, next week we got The Thing.
Yeah, I'm not even really going to be making fun of that movie.
No,
really,
there'll be lots to talk about. John Carpenter, man, The Thing.
Have we done a John Carpenter flick yet? I don't think we've even touched John Carpenter yet.
No, I don't think we have.
And out of all the films he's done, I think this is the best one. This is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Science fiction, horror. Came out in 1982.
I mean, like good storyline, everything else.
Great
yeah,
story. Not a remake, just like a continuation of the original.
I mean,
using the idea from the original Thing film.
Yeah.
Carrying on from there. But, it's got a little flavor of Body Snatchers to it. Who do you trust? Who you can't trust? Mm-hmm. Kurt Russell being a badass.
Oh, yeah. No, there's everything about this film.
Wilford Brimley.
is great. Wilford Brimley.
Diabetes. I've got diabetes. If you have diabetes,
you can buy it. Register today. Send your self-addressed stamp envelope.
And you'll get this packet of information all about diabetes.
You don't need a penny. Just send us.
But yeah, it's a great score. Ennio Morricone, who did all the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and all the Sergio Leone films, and there's everything about it.
Sometimes these movies come like this one, The Thing, that just everything hits a chord and is perfect. Yeah. And this is that's a movie that's just
this is one of the
can't go wrong, man.
Right. Next week's going to be a 10 out of 10 movie, and it's going to be a 10 out of 10 podcast, and I'm going to brush up. I'm going to get all the. Because there's hidden things in the movie, and we're gonna touch on those things.
Yeah, Ted. He's tidbits. We couldn't dig
tidbits.
We couldn't dig too deep.
Tidbits.
We couldn't dig too deep into the Funhouse, but
I even tried. I went online and scoured. There's like not even much to.
Yeah,
I think we told everything that there was. So
I might wait to put this up until after Christmas.
Oh, okay. A little extra, little present for you.
Anyways, we're going to take off. It's late here, and we've had enough of this crap.
That's right.
So we're going to flush this one.
Flush this turd.
And we'll see you next week with The Thing.
The Thing!
Yeah. And after The Thing, we got...
Mr. Fantastic.
We got The Entity. Salem's Lot.
Yes.
And
that's
then,
a long one.
And Halloween.
3
live.
Podcast. Live!
Woo!
Live!
Excuse me. That's what I think of things. So the late horror show. Until next week, we will see you later.
Later, group.
Bye.